That means T mean is equal to TMI. The properties to be evaluated at bulk mean temperature. That means T mean is equal to TMI plus Tm naught by 2 unless otherwise stated. So here what is Tm? So Tm is the bulk mean temperature and TMI is the mean temperature at inlet and Tm naught is the mean temperature at outlet. So coming to the first question. Okay. A atmospheric air flows inside a heated thin walled. The atmospheric air flows inside air flows inside a heated thin walled 30 mm diameter. So here D value is 30 mm tube with a velocity of 0.5. This is external flow velocity. Flow velocity U is equal to 0.5 meters per second. The heating can be done either by a condensing steam on the outer surface of the tube. So here condensing steam on the outer surface of the tube, thus maintaining a uniform surface temperature, or by electric resistance heating, thus maintaining a uniform surface heat flux. So here in this question, uniform surface temperature and as well as maintaining a uniform surface heat flux. Calculate the heat transfer coefficient, that means H value, for both of these heating conditions. The first condition is uniform surface temperature and second condition is uniform surface heat flux. So here assume air properties at 350 degrees. So here what is the temperatures? So in this problem the temperatures are not given. So we don't want to calculate T mean temperature, bulk mean temperature. So here the assume air properties are 350 Kelvin. So the properties values V value and K value is given. The flow is developed hydrodynamically and thermally. So the flow is developed hydrodynamically and thermally. So given data. So diameter equal to 30 mm, 30 into 10 power minus 3. So this is mm, we can convert it into meters, that equal to 0.03. And velocity is given. So velocity is U is equal to 0.5 meters per second. So here what is the first step? Reynolds number. So Reynolds number is equal to UD by V. So here D equal to diameter of the tube. So Reynolds number is 7.22.4. So it is less than 2300. So here this is the internal flow. So here this is the internal flow. The heating can be done either by considering steam of the outer surface. So here in this problem 30 mm diameter of the tube with a velocity of 0.5. That means this is the internal flow problem. Now I am considering it is laminar or turbulent. So what is the first step? Reynolds number. Reynolds number is equal to UD by V. We need to substitute U value, D value and V value from the given question and given data at 350 degrees Kelvin. So here Reynolds number is less than 2300. From data book page number 123, the laminar flow is tube laminar flow is RED, Reynolds number with diameter less than or equal to 2300. The condition is satisfied. So that's why I am considering data book page number 133. So here in this question, the flow is developed. The flow is developed. Now I am considering the fluid flow is fully developed. So here what is the fully developed thermal layers? Fully developed thermal layers. I am considering fully developed thermal layers. So here what is the formula? From data book page number 123, that means 1.2.2 fully developed thermal layers. So here Nu is equal to 3.66. We need to substitute this value. Nu is equal to 3.66 like this. So here the condition is also satisfied. Constant wall temperature. So constant. So here means it maintaining a uniform surface heat flux and uniform surface temperature. So now I am considering first part, surface of this tube, thus maintaining a uniform surface temperature. That's why I am considering this formula Nu equal to 3.66. So what is Nu value? Hd by K. So H is the unknown parameter, D is the known parameter, and K is the taken from the air properties at 350 kelvins. So we need to substitute D value and K value in this equation. After substituting D value, K value, the H value will be the 3.66 watt per meter square Kelvin. So this is the first question. This is the first question. And calculate the heat transfer coefficient for both conditions. So here first condition is uniform surface temperature. So at a constant wall temperature, H value is 3.66. And coming to the second one, uniform heat flux. That means uniform surface heat flux. Second question, uniform heat flux. So here what is the uniform? Here fully developed thermal layers and constant wall temperature. And next is uniform heat flux. From data book page number, we can search it flow conditions. Fully developed constant heat flow, constant heat flux. So in our question, the second one is uniform surface heat flux. So here this is the uniform heat flux. 1.27 formula. Nu is equal to 4.36. Nu is equal to 4.36. So here Nu equal to 4.36. So what is the Nu value? Nu equal to Hd by K. We need to substitute D value and K value like this. So here H equal to 4.36 watt per meter square Kelvin. Watt per meter square Kelvin. So here in this problem, the Prandtl number is not given. So here assuming air properties at 350 kelvins. So 350 kelvins. So here only V value and K value is given. The Prandtl number value is not mentioned in the question because of that's why I am not considering PR value is satisfied or not. So in case of the PR number is mentioned in the problem, we need to cross check PR number is greater than 0.6 or not for the constant heat flux and thermal constant water temperature. It is length is greater than or equal to D. So here these conditions are not mentioned. So only constant water temperature, constant wall temperature and surface heat flux is mentioned. So that's why I am calculating heat transfer coefficients for the both cases. That means surface temperature and surface heat flux. Coming to the second question. So here a tube. So tube a tube 5 mm long. So here length equal to 5 meters. 5 meters long is maintained at a 100 degrees centigrade. Tube is maintained, that means wall temperature is maintained 100 degrees by a steam jacketing. A fluid flow through the tube at a rate of, so fluid flow rate. So here kg per hour. So at 30 degrees. So at 30 degrees, the diameter of the tube is 2 centimeters. The diameter of the tube is 2 centimeters. Determine the average heat transfer coefficient, that means H bar value. So the following properties of the fluid is density, Cp value and V value and K value is given. So here what is the tube? A tube 5 meters long is maintained at 100 degrees by the steam jacketing. So L equal to length of the tube 5 meters and diameter of the tube 2 centimeters. So 2 centimeters means 0.02 meters. And what is the flow rate? So the fluid flow through the tube at the rate of 175 kg per hour. So here flow rate is M is equal to mass flow rate or fluid flow rate. M is equal to 175 kg per hour. We need to converted into seconds. So here hours means 60 into 60 seconds. That means 3600. So here what is the flow rate value? 0.0486 kg per seconds. So here this is the internal flow condition, that is tube. So directly I'm going to the data book page number 123, internal flow tubes. We need to consider it is laminar flow or turbulent flow. So here the Reynolds number is equal to UD by V. So diameter is given, V value is given, and U value is not mentioned in the question. So here we need to calculate M is equal to mass flow rate is equal to pi d square into U. So pi by 4 d square into U. So here M equal to 0.0486 and diameter of the tube is 0.02. That's why I'm calculating U value. So here M is equal to cross sectional area by area into uniform velocity, uniform flow velocity. So here U equal to 154.69 meters per second. So U value is known. Now we need to calculate Reynolds number, U value, D value, and V value substituting. After substituting these values in the Reynolds number equation, so here this is the value. So here the Reynolds number is greater than 2300. That is turbulent flow. So going to the data book page number, turbulent flow. This is tube and turbulent flow. So that is page number 124. From data book page number 124. So determine the average heat transfer coefficient. Determine the average heat transfer coefficient. So here this is the turbulent. So where is the NU value, NU formula? So here this is the F values, and the entry length X by D. So on entry region NU equal to 0. So here diameter and length values. So here L by D value ratio is at entry regions. We can calculate L by D value and substitute this equation. So on short pipes. So on coming to the fully developed flow. So this is the standard formula for turbulent flows in the tube. So here Dittas-Boelter's equation. So here this is the fully developed flow. So again I am consider this question. A tube 5 meters long is maintained at 100 degrees by a steam jacketing. A fluid flow through the tube. So here fully developed flow. The fluid flow through the tube. That means fully developed flow. That's why I'm considering NU is equal to 0.023 RED power 0.8 into PR power N. So here N equal to the heat in fluid 0.4 and cold fluid 0.3. So here this is the formula, Dittas-Boelter's equation. So here the fluid passing in the tube. So that means the flow velocity is 175 kg per hour. So here this is the tube is maintained 100 degrees, and after the fluid is flowing through it gradually decreases to 30 degrees. That's why I'm considering this is the cooling body. N is equal to cooling flow, that is N is equal to 0.3. So here cooling of fluid. So 0.3, N equal to 0.3. We need to substitute these values. So here in this question, the properties values, rho value, CP value, V value, K value is given. The Prandtl number is not mentioned in the question. That's why I'm considering PR value. So PR formula. So from data book page number 111, what is the PR formula? So here PR is equal to Prandtl number formula is equal to CP mu by K. CP mu by K. So Prandtl number formula CP mu by K. So here mu value is equal to density into kinematic viscosity, rho into V. So we need to substitute these values and CP value and K value in this Prandtl number equation. After getting Prandtl number, we need to substitute Prandtl number and Reynolds number in the Dittas-Boelter equation. So here This is the Nu value. What is the Nu formula? Nu equal to Ht by K. So diameter is known term and thermal conductivity is known term. So after substituting D and K values, so here H value is 210.80 watt per meter square Kelvin. So next question. A surface condenses consists of 100 thin walled circular tubes. A surface condenser consists of 100 thin walled circular tubes. So here the condenser is consists of 100 thin walled circular tubes, each of 20 mm in diameter. So here diameter is equal to 20 mm and length equal to 5 meters, arranged in a parallel. So arranged in a parallel way. So here this is the surface and it is 100 tubes arranged in the parallel way like this. So here through the which water flows in a parallel, through which water flows. So here fluid is water. If the mass flow rate of the water through the tube is, so here mass flow rate 75 kg per second and its inlet and outlet temperatures are, inlet is 20 and Ti is equal to 20 and T0 temperature is 30 respectively. Calculate the average heat transfer coefficient associated with flow of water. So here what is the length of the tube? 5 meters length and the diameter 0.02 meters. T internal temperature and T0 value is given, and what is the how many number of tubes used in this problem? 100 tubes. The number of tubes equal to 100. So here in this internal flows, the mass flow rate is given. In previous class problems, that means external flow is given by uniform velocity, uniform flow velocity in terms of meter per second. In the internal flows, so clearly mentioned the mass flow rate means kg per second. So that's why I'm considering mass flow rate M is equal to 75 by number of tubes. So I'm considering only one tube. So here 75 by number of tubes. So here how many number of tubes? 100 tubes. That's why I'm considering mass per one tube, that equal to 0.75 kg per second. So here this is the internal flow. So this is the internal flow concept. So that's why I'm considering data book page number 123 internal flow. Now we need to consider these properties values. So here what is the inlet water temperature? 20 degrees and outlet water temperature 30. We need to calculate T mean temperature, bulk mean temperature. So here bulk, what is the bulk mean temperature? 25 degrees, and we can consider it as these properties values to be at water with the temperature of 25 degrees centigrade. That means mean temperature. So I'm directly going to the water properties from data book page number 21. Data book page number 21. So here this is the values of water, property values of liquid in saturated state. Now I am considering 25 degrees. So here what is the 25 degrees value? So here 20 and 40 values is given. So we need to interpolate 20 to 40 in between 40 to 20. So here what is the x value? X value is 25 degrees. That's why I'm calculating this equation x minus 20. So required value minus lower value whole divided by the range between the 2 degrees. That means 40 minus 20 degrees values. So here what is the x value? 25 minus 20 by 40 minus 20. We need to substitute like this. So here x equal to 25 minus 20 by 40 minus 20. So 40 degrees value minus 20 degrees value plus 20 degree value. We need to substitute these values in this equation. After substituting these values, that means I'm considering 40 value is 995 and 20 value is 1000. We can substitute these values in this unknown parameter formula. So here what is the x value? The density x value in between 40 to 20. So here 995 is the 40 density value and 20 degrees 100 density 1000 density value. So at 25 degrees density value is 993.75 kg per meter cube. We need to calculate each and every values with help of the interpolation functions. So here density and the kinematic viscosity, here mu equal to rho into v. So here rho into v formula. So again, so here the mu formula is given in the data book. So mu equal to density into kinematic viscosity. So density into kinematic viscosity. So here this is the formula mu value. So again I'm multiplying these two values. Those here mu is equal to this value. So here what is the alpha value? Thermal diffusivity value. So in this convection process, this thermal diffusivity is not considered. This is only for conduction process. That's why I'm not considering this alpha value and taking Prandtl number and specific heat and thermal conductivities from the water properties. So now we need to calculate what is the first step, Reynolds number. So here Reynolds number is there laminar or turbulent? That means 2300 less than or greater than. So here what is the RED formula? So from data book page number internal flows. So here what is the RED formula? So here RED is equal to Reynolds number based on the diameter. So here again formula is there. So RED is equal to 4m pi d mu. So here mass flow rate is given kg per second. So in this problem mass flow rate is given. So that equal to kg per second. We need to substitute m value in this equation. So here RED formula taken from data book page number 123, that means internal flow 123 page number RED value. So here what is the m value 0.75 and d value and mu value is taken from d value is 0.02 and the mu value is taken from the bulk mean temperature difference at 25 degrees. We can substitute mu value also. So here after substituting these values, RED is equal to greater than 2300. So here this condition shows that this is the flow is turbulent. So that's why I'm considering turbulent flow. So again I am going to 124 page number, tube is turbulent. So here the water is being heated in a condenser. So here the rate of water through the tube is bank 75. So here inlet temperature is 20 and outlet temperature is 30. So its water is gradually increased from initial to from internal to outlet temperature. So that's why I'm considering the water is being heated in a condenser. So here the flow is fully developed. That's why I'm considering fully developed condition, Dettos-Boltzmann equation, n equal to 0.023 RED power 8 and this one is n value. So here what is the water is heated from inlet 20 degrees to 30 degrees. That's why I'm considering n value is heated from hot fluid, that equal to n equal to 0.4 for heating of fluid. So we need to substitute n value as 0.4 like this. So here what is the RED value? We already calculated 5229.6 into 25 and PR number value. So from data book from physical properties of water, PR is equal to 6.349. So that's why I'm substituting RED and PR values in this equation. What is the NU formula? NU is equal to HD by K. So here diameter equal to 0.02 and K equal to from water properties, K value is equal to 0.6338. We need to substitute D value and K value. After substituting these values in this NU equation, so H equal to 9088.69 watt per meter square. So I'm coming to the next problem. So here the water is passed through the annulus formed by a two tubes of, so here how many tubes are there? Two tubes. The first one diameter is 5 centimeters. That means diameter 1 5 centimeters and diameter 2. So this is the important problem for final examinations. So here the tube is the how many number of tubes are there? Two tubes are there with the diameter of D1 equal to 5 centimeters and second diameter equal to 3 centimeters and a uniform velocity of 0.5 meter per second. So velocity meter per second. If the inlet temperature of the water is 20 degrees and the 3 centimeters diameter of the tube, that means D2 diameter of the tube. So here inlet temperature of the water is 20 degrees and 3 centimeters diameter tube temperature is maintained 80 degrees. So here 5 degrees is maintained, 5 centimeters diameter is maintained 20 degrees and 3 centimeters diameter tube is maintained 80 degrees. So find the heat transfer coefficient H value between the water and small tube surface. Water and small tube surface. So here this is the diagram, the internal diameter D1 and external diameter D2. So I am passing in this like this. So here water and small tubes, between the water and small tube surface. So here the properties values are given. Take the following properties. 50. So this is the bulk mean temperature value. So here again I am cross checking this equation. So here what is the inlet what is the temperatures of these two, 80 and 20. So 80 plus 20 by 2, that means 100 by 2 equal to 50. So here this is the water properties, density, Cp value, K value and V is mentioned in the question. So coming to the solution. So here number of tubes is equal to 2 tubes. The diameter 5 centimeters, that is 0.05 meters and D2 equal to 3 centimeters, that equal to 0.03 meters. The velocity is 0.5 meter per second. The velocity is U is equal to 0.5 meters per second. The Reynolds number formula UD by V. So here diameter is equal to D1 minus D2. That means larger diameter by smaller diameter, larger diameter minus smaller diameter. So here this is the region. This is the fluid flow region. It indicates the capital D is equal to D2 minus, so higher diameter minus lower diameter. So D1 minus D2. So here this is the D1 and this is the D2. So here D1 equal to 5 centimeters and D2 equal to 3 centimeters. So we need to substitute these values. So here U equal to 0.5 meters. So I am substituting these values. Reynolds number is greater than 2300. This is the turbulent flow. So now I am going to calculate Prandtl number. So PR equal to mu Cp by K. So here Prandtl number is not mentioned in the properties values. That's why I'm calculating Prandtl number like this, mu Cp by K. So here mu equal to density into kinematic viscosity. So density and kinematic values are mentioned in the question. This is the density value and kinematic viscosity value. So now we need to substitute these values in this equation. So the Prandtl number is 54.44. So here this question is also fully developed. So fully developed flow. So I am considering fully developed as a, so I'm considering tube. So starting to initial, starting portion inlet temperature to outlet temperature is uniformly maintained or otherwise gradually increased from initial to final. That's why I'm considering fully developed flow. The entire tube is covered with the fluid. That's why I'm considering fully developed flow. So that is Dittas-Boelter equation, Ne equal to this value. So here in this this is the this formula transformed from data book page number 125. So here in this question, so what is the value? 3 centimeters diameter tube temperature is maintained 80 degrees and 5 centimeters diameter is having maintained 20 degrees. So here this is gradually decreased from 80 to 20. That's why I'm considering M equal to cooling of fluid. So here M equal to, sorry, this is N value. So here N equal to 0.3. I can substitute RED value, PR value in this equation. So NA value is, get it from this equation. After NA is after NA value is 43.63, we can substitute HD by K value. So here diameter means D1 minus D2 by K. So here H value is 26 point this one. So here in this data book page number 125, I'm cross checking this equation, it is considered or not. So here 0.6 Prandtl number. So Prandtl number we already calculated 54.44. So here this is the Prandtl number, this condition is satisfied, and after that 2500 less than RE less than 1.25 into 10 power 6. So here Reynolds number is 2778. So this is the lower value 2500, and in between this value this condition is also satisfied. That's why I am considering fully developed flow Dittals-Boelser equation. So coming to the next problem. So here internal flow. Liquid metal flows at a rate of 270 kg per minute. So here liquid metals flows at a rate of 270 kg per minute through a 5 centimeters diameter stainless steel tube. So here diameter equal to 5 centimeters. What is the material? Stainless steel. It enters at a 415 degrees and heated at 440 degrees. So here this is gradually increased temperature 415 to 440 as it passes through the tube. The tube wall temperature is 20 degrees. Tube wall temperature is 20 degrees higher than the liquid bulk temperature, and a constant heat flow is maintained. So constant heat flow is maintained along the tube. Calculate the length of the tube required the effect of the transfer. So here constant wall temperature formula is given and constant heat flux formula is given, and what are the properties values? These values are mentioned in the question: mu value and CP value, Prandtl number value and K value. So how can you calculate this? So calculate the length of the tube required to effect the heat transfer. Length of the tube means L value. We need to calculate L value. The mass flow rate is in terms of kg per minute. So we need to convert minute into seconds, that equal to 270 by 60, that equal to 4.5 kg per second. So diameter D equal to 5 centimeters. It can convert it into 0.05 meters. So coming to this question, so here it enters the 415 degrees centigrade and is heated to 440. So here 415 degree centigrade to the liquid metal is gradually increased to 440 and is heated 440 as it passes through the tube. The tube wall temperature is 20 degrees higher than the liquid bulk mean temperature. So now we need to add 325 plus 20 and 340 plus 20. That's why I'm considering this diagram. So here the range between these two values is 20, higher than the bulk mean temperature. So here this is the 20. So liquid metal temperature is 415 to 440 and tube wall temperature is 435 to 460. This is the 20 degrees variation. So here it clearly mentioned it passes through the tube. The tube wall temperature is 20 degrees. The tube wall temperature is 20 degrees. So here the liquid metal temperature is 415 to 440. Tube wall temperature is 20. That's why I'm increasing. I'm adding this 20 degrees to the liquid metal. So here this is the 20 degrees. So here now I need to calculate, this is the mass flow rate value. From data book page number 123, we need to consider Reynolds number in terms of mass flow rate. So we need to substitute these values. After substituting M value, D value and mu value, so Reynolds number value is greater than 2300. That is the turbulent flow. Now I am going to data book page number 124, that is tube's turbulent flow. So here Prandtl number is equal to mu Cp by K. We need to substitute these values. So here Prandtl number is equal to 0.0127. So here in this question, so for this problem, we did not consider any data book page numbers. So here the formulas is given. For constant wall temperature, formula is given, and constant heat temperature is given, and properties values is given. So this is the gate based problem, gate examination based problem, so as well as Indian Engineering Service based problem. So we have to remember this equation only. R equal to 4m by pi d mu. So all values is given in the question. So this is the turbulent flow, and PR value is calculated. So here the constant wall temperature. So here in this question, the PE is mentioned. So PE means Peclet number. So Peclet number means Reynolds number into Prandtl number. So we need to substitute Peclet number is equal to RE into PR. Reynolds number into Prandtl number. So here in this question, Prandtl number is given. So for the following properties. So now Reynolds number and Prandtl number multiplied with Reynolds with Prandtl number is Peclet number. So this formula can consider it from data book page number 111. So here this is the Peclet number. Peclet number is equal to Reynolds number into Prandtl number. That's why I am considering this formula. So here we need to substitute Peclet number value like this. So here the constant wall temperature formula is taken from the above question, this one, and we need to calculate constant wall temperature and constant heat flux temperatures. So here these are the formulas. So both formulas are given in the question. We need to substitute Peclet number values. So we need to substitute Nu value is Hd by K. So this is the convective heat transfer coefficient for wall temperature, constant wall temperature, and this is the convective heat transfer coefficient for constant heat flux. So now we need to calculate heat flow through the constant constant wall temperature and constant heat flux. So here this is Q equal to HA into delta T. So here Q value is not given, H value is known term, A value is known term, and delta T is known term. So in this problem, we have to calculate length of the tube. That's why I am considering Q equal to HA delta T. So here Q equal to MCP delta T. So here delta T can cancel. We need to substitute H value and A value. So here area is pi dl. Area is pi dl for the stainless steel tube. So here M value is already calculated from converted into kg per second. We need to substitute M value and CP value. CP properties value is given in the properties values. We need to substitute. So here L equal to 1.169 and heat flow is equal to similar way. So L equal to 1.125. So here this is the problem. So here in this problem we observed, so length of the constant heat wall temperature is equal to constant heat flux temperature. Because of, so here 1.169. So L equal to 1.2 and here L equal to 1.3. So this is the similar values. So sometimes we did not consider accurate values from the calculator. Simply some 11.0702645 like this. So in this problem I am considering only 2 decimals from the points. That's why I am considering this L value. So here in this case the constant wall temperature length is equal to 1.2 and constant heat flux value is 1.3. Constant heat flux value is 1.3. So coming to the last problem. This is the reactor. So here in a reactor, a liquid bismuth is heated from 415 degrees as it passes through a stainless steel tube The 5 meters diameter, the flow rate is m is equal to in terms of kg per second. If a constant heat flux is maintained along the tube wall, constant heat flux is maintained is at a temperature of 20 degrees. This is the tube wall temperature higher than the bismuth bulk mean temperature. Calculate the length of the tube. Calculate the length of the tube required for the above mentioned heat transfer. Take the following properties. So here 415 property values is given. The average bulk mean temperature 415 plus 440. So here 440 value is not mentioned. The 415 plus 440 by 2 is equal to 425. This is the bulk mean temperature. So mu value is given and Cp value is mentioned and K value and Prandtl number is mentioned. So here D equal to 5 centimeters, that equal to 0.05 meters. What is the flow rate? 4.5 kg per second. And the total heat gained by the bismuth. So here, if the constant heat flux, the temperature higher than the bismuth bulk temperature, calculate the length of this. So here the total heat gained by the bismuth passing through the tube is given. So here Q is equal to mCp delta T. So mCp delta T means, so here this is one temperature and this is one temperature. So here this is the inlet temperature T for 440 and outlet temperature 415. So here mCp delta T, m value is given and Cp value is given 150. So we need to substitute Q value. So here consider the internal flow. So here this is the internal flow. So we need to substitute, we need to calculate Reynolds number value 4m by pi d mu. So here m value is given, d value, mu value is known. This is the turbulent flow. So from data book page number 126, constant wall temperature and constant heat flux. So here in this question, so constant heat flux formula. So here in this question, if a constant heat flux is maintained along the tube, that's why I am considering constant heat flux. So here this is the laminar flow formula, turbulent flow formula, turbulent flow constant heat flux formula, N equal to 4.82 something. So here Nu is equal to 4.82 plus this formula. I am considering this equation. If the constant heat flux is maintained along the tube wall at a temperature of 20 degrees higher than the bismuth bulk mean temperature. So here I am considering this formula. We need to check RED value is satisfied or not. So here RED value is 84883. This condition is also satisfied and RED is PR value is also satisfied. That's why I am considering this equation from data book page number 125, constant heat flux. So here RED and PR value substitute in this equation. So here Nu is equal to H2 by K. So here the first value is H. So in the above in this question, I am calculating Q equal to mCp delta T. So again, the heat flow rate, we need to calculate length of the, what is that question? So here calculate the length of the tube required. So what is the length? So here Q equal to Q equal to HA delta T. Heat transfer rate Q equal to HA delta T. We have to calculate L value. So here L is the unknown parameter. That's why I'm considering. So area equal to pi dl. So here Q equal to mCp delta T. So delta T get cancelled. So M value 4.5, Cp value is from properties value is 150 and d value 0.05. After substituting this equation, L equal to 1.2729 meters. This is the internal flow concept.